everyone, the gear-headed Hamster here, and welcome to Rise of Flight, the game where we soar through the air with the greatest of ease. So, yeah, this was a game that I've discovered ages ago. Like, this game is old, which, I mean, it doesn't really look it. I mean, okay, it's not the fanciest game ever, but despite its age, it holds up pretty well. But yeah, anyway, so we'll be taking a quick look at this game. If you can't tell by the biplanes scrolling across your screen, this is a World War I combat flight simulator. Booyah! And so yeah, we'll be doing a quick look at this game. So the game is split into several main categories. We got quick mission, which you can just basically set up a quick little mission and do a flight. I'll admit I spend a vast majority of my time doing these, just flying around, shooting down enemies, having fun, and just setting up silly, interesting scenarios for myself. Very fun. You got missions, which are slightly more scripted. I'll show you one of those. We got campaign. These are like storylines and actual like missions. It's all sort of predetermined, but still very interesting. I haven't really done too much in this regard, but still, there's stuff to do. Then arguably a big feature of this game is the career mode, where you can create your own pilot. And just as an example, if we create new, we can do, let's say, the Western Front. We can choose a date anywhere in the war, and then we can choose what faction to be on, and we can basically, yeah, fly a bunch of missions to, yeah, basically wage a war. And then lastly, and a big draw for some, is the multiplayer. Although, considering this game's age, yeah, the multiplayer's quiet, but surprisingly enough, not completely dead. There's still a few people out there, which, yeah, is actually really impressive. I occasionally dabble in multiplayer, but I mostly like the single player stuff. Anyway, let's start off with just a quick mission. So, the aircraft in the game, I'll admit, I kind of am a sucker. So, I guess quickly I should mention one thing off the bat. The game is technically free to play, but a lot of the other aircraft, well, you can fight against them. To fly them yourself, you have to purchase them in DLC, which, I mean, yeah. And to be fair, they got me good. I got all of them. But to be fair, I really enjoy this game. I put a lot of hours in this game, and so I've been really, really enjoying it. So, yeah, a little bit on the expensive side, but damn have I been having fun with this game. Alright, so let's set up a quick little scenario. So, there's a few things I can do. Here we have the map, which you can choose different places to start the mission on. There's also several different maps you can choose from. We're just gonna stick to around here for now. Let's have a duel. Duel is basically a one-on-one fight between you and your opponent. I'm gonna stick with the, just to show you guys, let's see, where is it? Here it is. The SPAD 13C1. That is one of the free aircraft you get in the game. Yeah, we'll leave it on random. Skill level will be random. You can select whether or not you want other entities in the match, like anti-aircraft, artillery, facilities, trains. I'm going to turn trains on. armor, which is tanks, balloons. We'll have balloons on ships or vehicles. You can also change the time of day, the cloud ceiling, how windy it is, how much turbulence there is, the type of weather, if it's clear, average, heavy, or overcast. We'll have average. And then, very quickly, something else I love is, much like any good simulator, you can change how exactly it simulates. How detailed do you want the model to be? Now, on standard, which I usually play on, there's a bunch of settings. I won't go through all of them here, but some that I'll just bring to your attention. One I like to turn off is improved gunnery, which basically, with this on, all your bullets fire in a straight line. With it turned off, they spread in a cone. Autopilot's kind of fun to just let the AI do the flying for you. Something else I love is safety collisions and invulnerable against weapons, which basically makes you completely immune to taking damage, which is a lot of fun. And I love that they split into two different categories where invulnerable against weapons, you can take a bullet on the chin, no problem, but you can still crash into an enemy or into the ground and still perish. Likewise, you can do it invert, where if you're tired of crashing all the time, but you still want to have a fair dogfight, safety collisions turn on and be vulnerable to bullets. So that's nice. There's a bunch of others. Again, I'm not going to go over each of them here, but just to know. And then, of course, expert mode, most of the handicaps are turned off, so I might do one round of expert just to show you guys, but I generally don't like it, personally. I like the medium balance of being slightly more arcadey. But anyway, let us begin. Alright, duel. Wind at ground level, east by south, 0 meters per second. Primary objective, you're up for a duel. Upon this destruction of each enemy aircraft, destruction of each enemy aircraft, a new aircraft will arrive and attempt to destroy you. Sounds like fun. So something else you can do is go into the hangar, look at your beautiful aviary vessel, and you can choose what type of armament to take with you. We don't need the bombs. Oh, and also you can... One other feature which I love playing around with is unlimited ammunition, where... yes, you still burn through ammunition, but when you reach 0, if you reload, you get all of your ammunition back like magic, which is really nice. You can set how far your guns converge. Here you can change what type of gauges and dials you have. Now this is aircraft dependent. Some aircraft has more, some aircraft has less. I did go through each aircraft one by one, and I have everything set up the way I like it. Also the weapons. Now, this aircraft has what are known as balloon guns, which are basically just a large caliber gun. I will play around with some other guns as well, but for now I'll stick to the default. Then you got scarves. Of course, I have to go with my signature blue. You can add ribbons, which... yeah, let's do a blue streamer. And then you got handguns, which is kind of hilarious. Like, you're flying a big aircraft, well, I guess small by modern standards, but you're flying around in an aircraft holding out a pistol trying to shoot the other guy. Like, good luck with that, mate. Alright, with all that pre-rambling, let's take to the skies. Alright, so here we are. Ooh, pretty streamer. So this is the aircraft, folks, and yeah, like I said, it is vintage. It is World War I. But again, like I said, despite the game's age, like, look at all that little detail, like fully modeled 3D interior cockpit. Oh yeah, if you're wondering how I'm controlling everything, I have a real flight RC flight simulator, sort of like a model airplane pad, which I'll put up a photo here. And to look around, I'm using my mouse. So I have a joystick in one hand, in my left hand, and the mouse in my right. Oh, just a word of warning, this is a flight simulator, so if you're easily nauseous by these sort of things, yeah, sorry. But, right. Time to take on our foe. Meow. Da 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 da, bum ba ba bum 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 ba ba bum 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 ba ba bum. Alright, we're just doing do-si-dos right now. Now the question is, can I outturn my enemy? Maybe, but this plane's not really meant for turning. This is more of a boom and zoom aircraft, which, yes, that was a thing back in World War I. Not really a huge thing, but there were a few. This is one of them with like a pretty decent top speed. One of the faster aircraft in the game. Let's try going around the other way. Oh yeah, and there are aircraft with radial engines, rotary engines rather, which, whoa, I'm taking a bullet. That's not good. That do have different flying characteristics. I'm getting shot up. Haha, gotcha now. Okay, I think I got a few shots on him, but not much. Okay, that was a miss. Come here. Whoa. Yeah, like I said, gotta be careful you don't collide mid-air. Haha. Bum 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 bum. And ouch, that hurt. So what happened there? They shot me and my engine. So I am now on the clock. What happens is, oh, that's the other thing I absolutely love about this game is it's got a super, well, it's got a really detailed damage engine. I'll show afterwards, but yeah, my poor engine is not looking too healthy. Okay, so something to mention. I don't think I'm winning this fight. Now, I could take the coward's way. I guess I'm taking the coward's way out. So, they win. GG. I can't really fight anymore, so time to land this thing. Just ditch in the middle of the field. Let's see. Oh, bit of a bounce. And down we go. Ooh. I'm good, guys. I'm good. So, yeah, that was a failure, admittedly. I got shot down, but at least I lived. I lived to tell the tale. Which, in some ways, is actually more important than shooting down your opponent. Especially in career mode where if you die, game over. It's Iron Man mode, baby. So, yeah. So, being able to have safe landings and bail out of dangerous situations is very useful. Alright, let's continue. So, a different mode I love is survival, where you go up against a whole army of, well, not an army all at once, but you'll see. So, for this one, I'm going to choose the Albatross DVA, which is the second of 3 aircraft you get for free. The third one, I'll briefly mention it, is the Newport 17.C1 Rush, which, it's alright, it's cool. Let's see what can we go up against? I don't know. Make it random. Let's do a random fighter. Keep things interesting. Just for the sake of it, I'm gonna make it novice, just to give me a chance. And I'm actually gonna start from ground level, because yeah, you can just start from taking off on the ground. Alright, so let's begin. Basically the same as before. Primary objective. You're up for the survival mission. Upon destroying the first wave, the next wave of enemies will attack you with increasing numbers. So basically, you shoot down 1 plane, and then 2 spawn. You shoot down 2 planes, and then 3 more spawn. You shoot down to 3, 4 spawn. You shoot down all 4, 5 spawn. And if you shoot down all 5 aircraft, you win. That's how it works. It's tough. It's real tough. But I love it. Alright. Here we go. Also, I realize I will not have the ammunition to do all 5 waves. Realistically. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. You can get out your gun. And, what button was it? Yeah. Pew pew. And off we go! All those magnificent men and the flying machines, they go up, they up, they go down, they down. They enchant all the ladies and they'll steal all the scene. All those magnificent men and the flying machines. Alright, so where is my foe? I believe it's there. One other nice thing about this game is sometimes it's a little bit slow to get into the action. So, you can hit the plus and minus keys to speed up the game. Which is really nice. You can time warp. Or you can go the other way. You can actually slow the game down, which actually makes the game way easier mid-combat. Is it cheating? Yes. Is it fun? Yes. So, yeah. Alright, what do we have? Ah, we're fighting a triplane. Hello! Do. Up in the skies, a man in a plane. Baron von Rickentoff was his name. Hit him and tried, hit him and died. Oh, this guy's doing stunts. I could do them too. Whee! Alright. Get over here, you sneaky bugger. And now I can show you the damage model. Yeah. See how that thing just crumbles into pieces? Like, how glorious is that? That is beautiful. I love the way that as the wings take damage, they slowly bend and fold up and buckle into themselves. Like that's so good. So good. Alright, wave 2 is here. And because I don't want to bore you guys waiting to get there, I'll speed things up a bit. Alright, 2 on 1. Can I take them on? Probably. But, like I said, I want to show off one thing. Like I said, you can, mid-combat, slow the game down, which is very helpful for lining up your shot. Like for here, well... And... good night. I'm pitching up as hard as I can, Scotty! Okay, that one's dead. Oh yeah, that's the other thing you have to watch out for, falling debris. Because yes, broken bits of enemy plane can hurt you, and sometimes do. Let's take this one out the normal way. Whoa! Hello! And down it goes. Alright. Who's next? Well, okay, one minor annoying thing about this particular, the survival mode is, even though I set it to random, in reality, it only chooses random for the very first plane, and then every plane after that is just clones of that first plane. So, yeah. Personally, I wished it would choose random planes the entire time. Like, every single plane would have a chance to be randomized, but whatever. Alright, so who do I want to go after? Because now things are going to get trickier. Let's go after this guy and, well, yeah, let's go after this guy in the back. As the other tricky thing is not to get too tunnel vision. I lost him. Oh yeah, and you can turn off the HUD if you like, for a more realistic flying experience. In which case, you have to positively identify enemies based on, like, their symbols and their shape. But, again, I prefer having the HUD on just to make things easier to watch and easier to play. I'm just going around in circles right now. Okay, let's go after you. Get my 6. sure if anyone was shooting at me, but I'll break off anyways. I was getting a little too close to that guy. Oh, I took a bullet. My engine took a bullet specifically. Oh, yep, this guy's on me. This guy's on me. Okay, so now I'm on the clock. Once your engine takes damage, there's two ways it can take damage. Well, three ways, I guess, but the two main ways are one, a radiator leak, or an oil leak. I guess a fuel leak also counts. Now, the problem with oil leaks is it makes it very bloody hard to see anything. Come here, come here. Did I even scratch you? Okay, I'm taking more shots. Not sure who, but somebody's getting the better of me. I think I'm doing damage, but not nearly enough. Die, die, die! Yeah. Ah. Shoot. Fine. Oh, hello! That's the problem when your enemy has teammates. One can be the guinea pig, or one can be the sacrificial lamb, while the others sneak in behind you. At this point, I'm just gonna keep going until something gives. Whether that be my engine or my wings. Whee! By the way, I love this aircraft. This one's a lot of fun to fly. There's some aircraft that are a lot easier to fly than others. Up, and that's the death rattle. If you notice on the bottom right corner, the dial over here, yeah. That little red circle indicates my maximum RPM. And since the circle is complete, it means 0 RPM is my maximum. I'm in the red, and my engine's chewing itself up. It's dry of oil, more or less, and I'm getting so little power right now. I can basically I can barely keep myself above minimum airspeed, so I'm putting her down. And as soon as I turn the throttle off, it stalls immediately. Oops. Crunch. Yeah, buff that out. That 'tis but a scratch. Well, not exactly what I call a success, but not what I would call a failure either. I got a few of them. I got 3 of them. Yeah. Not too bad. Alright, let's see. I guess very quickly I'll show you... yeah, let's start at 1 kilometer up. What aircraft do I want to choose? I want to do something interesting. Okay. So yeah, something else which is kind of cool is... Oh yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's do the Fokker DR-1, aka Red Baron's aircraft. And I'll be going up against 2 aircrafts that are random of each. And I'll be flying in a squad of 5. So, aside from survival, skirmishes are also a lot of fun. And let's actually do a different location. Where's something interesting? Yeah, let's do here. There's a nice big town nearby, so we can fly over that. Have a grand old battle. I'll admit, I just realized I haven't shown you any of the ground or balloons or trains yet. Maybe I should. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just activate everything and... So yeah, this is what it looks like when you have everything activated. You got some road vehicles, some anti-aircraft, armored vehicles, a factory, a ship. Ships are dangerous because they also have AA. A train, some balloons. So yeah. So here we go. So, something interesting about the fucker... Oh, what was it called again? DR1, that's it. Something interesting about the Fokker DR1 is, when you look at it, it's got a radial engine, or rather a rotary engine, I mean, which means that it has gyroscopic force. In other words, it's a lot easier, I find, to turn right than left. Or was it the other way around? One of the two. It's been a while since I've actually flown this specific aircraft, but yeah. Ooh, we got some big aircraft on the horizon. I'm gonna have fun shooting these puppies down. Woo! And I'm already getting shot up. Okay, yeah. This is a right-hander. This plane doesn't like left-hand turns. Okay, so let's start off with the duel. You also can see a bunch of my teammates over there trying to survive. But I want to take out you first. Whoosh. Not quite. Yeah. Okay. That leveling out was not me. The plane just tries to level out on its own. Nope. Okay, I think it's better to counter-rotate with this guy. Whoa. Ah, one gun has jammed. That's fine. I'll fix it in a moment. Yeah. Whoa! No. Stay. That's the other thing. Some aircraft can be, well, more prone to stalling than others. You can easily... some aircraft, if you don't treat them right, can easily get themselves into a spin. And once you're in a spin, it can be real tricky to recover. Oh, I guess one other thing... Sorry to interrupt the action for a second, but one other thing I guess I should point out, and I I done this to make the game a lot easier, but if we go to the options, so I like. Okay, so there is a nice, good variety of options you can change, and I love that. I love that you got response curves that you're able to adjust how sensitive the inputs are, and you can do that for all planes globally, or you can actually specify individual planes if you want to like make an individual plane handle slightly differently, which is so nice. It's such a good feature. But one of the things that I've done is that I've combined both the actually it would be under controls, but something I have done is I think it's plane controls. Plane roll and plane yaw. I have both set to joystick 0x, which means from an outside view. Whoa, I'm being shot up. But yeah, as I roll the plane, I also rudder the plane, which I find makes turning so much faster and easier. Like, change of directions. For example, if I'm turning one way and I need to quickly flip over to turn the other way, I'm not going to survive this one. But yeah, so helpful tip. Sure, yeah, if you're good at the game, you can manually do the rudder, but I just prefer having a rudder mapped to a single joystick. Okay, let's see if I can actually take this. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, you know what? At this point, I almost would embrace a head-on collision. At least both of us will go down. Alright, time to reload. Already it's jammed again. What are they putting in these cartridges? I can't even tell if I'm hitting anything or not. I don't think I am, but yeah. Dogfights are a lot harder when you're doing a counter-rotating fight. Nope, I'm going down. Well, I'm in the drink. Did I even do any damage? No. Doesn't look like it. What were you? A dolphin. Yeah. I kinda like the dolphin. It's an interesting aircraft. You can put a lot of guns on the dolphin. Okay, I'm gonna restart the mission, but this time I'm gonna focus less on the airplanes and more on the side objectives. Just for fun. So, one other thing you can do is open up your map. And because I'm an easier difficulty, I got a little indicator. So, I see, the train's behind me. You know what? Let's go balloon hunting. Why not? Again, speed up the game just because I don't want to wait around forever. They say patience is a virtue, but they also say don't waste people's time. There she is. Time to ruin this party. Ah, they have spotted me. She goes! Was that me or did I over-rev the engine? I think I might have accidentally over-revved the engine. Oops. Yeah, that's the engine dead. But hey, I popped the party balloon. Woo! Do I get candy afterwards? It's like a piñata, right? I get candy. Alright. I'll restart one last time just to play around with the train a little because I like trains. Meow. I believe it was behind me. Yeah. Behind and below me. Ah, there you are. Choo-choo. I'm coming for you, Thomas. Do 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 do. They say accidents will happen. Well, I'm about to teach you one. I'm actually gonna... Yeah. That's the train partially dismantled. The locomotive hasn't taken the hint. Back around again. Choo-choo! There you go. Alright, coming in for another attack run. did it! Boom. Thomas has been defeated. Alright. I think I have the altitude to do a celebratory roll. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Time to put this baby down on the ground. I'm not too picky. Let's do a third-person view, just to be cinematic about it. Problem with having 3 wings, it keeps wanting to go back in the air. Lovely landing. Oops. Okay, maybe not the best landing ever. Oopsies. But whatever, close enough. Finish flight. Alright. And I was able to destroy 3 ground vehicles. Nice. Alright, so let's move on. I guess I did say I'll show you, missions. I'll do a quick one. Is it flying now? Yeah. Let's do the Fokker E3. Oh, not fly now. Scenarios. Fokker E3. Yeah. So basically, there's a lot of text, but essentially we're doing an escort mission. See that plane over there that's taking off? We're trying to keep that one safe and sound against those dreaded, dastardly British. And so we're flying a monoplane, of all things. Yeah, believe it or not, there are a few monoplanes in this game. It's not just biplanes. And this is actually, fun enough, one of the earliest aircraft in the game. The thing I find so interesting about the E3, among other things, is the fact that it doesn't have any ailerons to roll the aircraft. It actually bends the wing itself. It elastically deforms the wing. A technique known as wing warping, which was somewhat common on like the really early aircraft when people were still experimenting with the best ways to control these things. But yeah. That's our little speed indicator there. I believe that's the engine RPM. Oh yeah, by the way, this plane doesn't have a throttle. No throttle control. So, the only way to land is either turn the engine off or temporarily turn the engine off using what's called the blip switch. Wait, okay. But yeah, once again, we don't need to worry about waiting around for everything. We can just fly at 4x speed. It goes all the way up to 16x speed, although I'm not 100% convinced that at 16x it truly is real-time 16x. Like, I think the game is a little bit slower than that. I don't think it gets much past maybe 8 or so x. But you can see our buddies there in blue. And some mysterious vehicles above us. Ah, more allies. Carry on. As it turns out, it's a little bit tricky to keep the thing flying straight when everything's happening at 4 times speed. It's even harder when it's at 8 times speed. Hey guys! I'm catching up, I'm still here. Kilometers to target. Stay sharp. Well, don't see anything just yet. I do apologize for anyone with dirty monitors, basically everyone. If you see tiny specks of dust in the distance, yeah, no, that's not an airplane, that's just dirt on your screen. Yeah, it's one of those games where that's the other main reason why I leave the indicators on, because I just get so frustrated chasing after bits of dust on my screen, thinking they're enemies. And there is no man's land. Ain't it beautiful? Huh. Those aren't aircraft. That's flak. Oh! Looks like something's caught our attention. What are those? Those are definitely aircraft. But are they friend or foe? Well, they're shooting at our ally, so I presume foe. So where is my... Okay, so it's the upper left corner of the site. Got it. I tend to put... So, because I'm playing this on mouse and keyboard with a joystick, I can set my... You can actually set your position of where the camera is. Forward, back, or left, right, up, down, forward, back. And now it's not wanting to reset. is it not resetting? Oh, it was reset. Okay. Or was it? What? Okay. That's weird. Close enough. But yeah, so... Right. Something just caught that aircraft's attention. Ah. Okay, we got a few enemies about. Would be nice if I could actually fight the damn things. That's the one problem with doing these quote-unquote proper campaigns is there's a lot of downtime. There's a lot of waiting around and, you know, getting from point to point. And yeah, that is realistic, but it's also not the most fun thing ever. Hence why I mostly just play the quick play missions where I can just simply set up a game, hop in, and immediately be in the fight. What are you? Are you friend or foe? Ah, you're foe. Excellent. Time to pounce on you. Now, one thing I have to be careful of is the the Fokker E3 is a very fragile aircraft. It can't really take all that much punishment. Something lost its wing. Although, funny enough, despite having a rotary engine, it's not particularly too picky about turning direction, which I find interesting and very handy. Where do you think you're going, Sunshine? I better watch my airspeed. I don't want to break off wings. Okay, I found a new target. Come here. Where do you think you're going? Ha ha ha! Huh? You're going below me. Okay, we can do-si-do. Come back around. Okay, but my plane's not happy with that move. Ah, gotcha. Ah, you sneaky bugger, you almost got me. But, nope. Hello! Hello! I got two of them. Problem is, now we are all the way on the dirt, so have to be careful I don't maneuver kill myself. I don't accidentally kiss the ground. And in the E3, that's can be done pretty easily. Ah, your friend is behind me. Yeah, be aware when you're being extended. Remember what I was saying about beware the ground? Yeah, about that. How are my allies doing? Oh, they're not dead yet. Unfortunately, because I am dead, well, I can watch them for a little while. Eventually, the scenario just ends. Like so. Yeah. I didn't do anything. It just automatically ends, which kind of sucks. I kind of wish I could just simply watch the remainder of the fight and just be like, so, did we win? Did we lose? I don't know. I'm dead. Alright. I'm not really gonna show you the campaign or career modes. Those are pretty big and lofty, so for right now, I think I'm gonna end things on a bit of a silly match. A bit of a... Oh, actually, one other thing I quickly want to show you is... Where is it? At replays. So something else which is really cool you can do is... you can actually make quick replays. So... yeah. Like... Let's try this one. What was this one? How not to kill a boat. Ah, yes, this one. So yeah, the cool thing is, in the replay, I can actually select who to watch. So, this is me, this is another aircraft, there's a bunch of boats with AA guns, so I have to be careful of. There's a submarine, which is kind of cool, but it's an ally submarine. And the nice thing is you can also speed up and slow down replays as well. One minor problem, but I mean understandable, is... Okay, so... Yeah, sorry. One minor problem, which is understandable, is during the recording of a replay, you can't speed up time. You can slow time down, but you can't speed it up. So, yeah. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, like I said, the boats have AA guns, and I try flying over them and shooting their AA guns, but to no success. So then I thought, give it a shot. Why don't I land the plane and shoot from the water? But, well, the AA guns got the better of me here as well, so... Wah, wah. It goes on for a little while with my floppy wings, but yeah, they keep getting pot shots off on me, and I don't stay above water for very long. I'm long enough, but yeah, I eventually start going down. Alright. Alright, so, like I said, to finish things off, let's do something silly. Let's do something a little bit goofy. So, I'm gonna do, survive... Yeah, survival. And I'm gonna choose, the Albatross D2IT. Or is that an LT? I think it's an IT. Yeah. Albatross D2IT. And let's choose a big boy. The Hadley Page 0-400. So, something I love about this game is you can get some pretty interesting weapons. The Germans in particular have quite a few fun toys, including a 20mm high explosive cannon, which can be equipped with either high explosive, armor piercing, or a combination of the two. So I'm going to choose the high explosives. Let's go blow some planes up, boys. Now, the only slight issue is the gun is mounted at a very funny angle, which, yeah. But I guess it's understandable. You don't have a synchronizer for this type of gun, so... Also, where the heck are my enemies? Oh, there they are. Right. I must have turned indicators off. But yeah. But this thing, it doesn't take many shots to bring down even the biggest of enemies. Oh, and the best part, you can tilt it too. Meaning, I don't even have to be directly in front of or behind them. Huh. Hello! You bastards! And they managed to survive. Darn it! Well, at least I gave them a rustling. Let's try that again. One last shot. I don't know what the balloons are doing. Oh, it's a posh, posh, traveling life for me. First captain, stay very good company. Whenever I'm bored, I travel abroad, but I do it stylishly. Poured out, going home, posh, with a capital P-O-S-H, posh. Alright, let's try this again, and let's not get ourselves completely destroyed. Yeehaw! Like shooting fish in a barrel. A single, yeah! Single explosive round was able to pop that balloon. Oh, ow, 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 hot, 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 hot. Da, 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 da. No, 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 no. You don't get the better of me, I get the better of you. Nice thing about the high explosive is when you hit your target, you get a little cloud of smoke indicating a confirmed hit. Nope. That belly gunner's certainly putting in some work. Ah, AA. How exciting. Alright, come on. Time to bring down the Big Papa. Hello. There we go. Ah! They crash into the side of the mountain. How splendid. Alright. Well, I only have one more magazine of ammunition left, so... I say let's go out with a bang. Don't you agree? And they're tangled into each other. Now that's just embarrassing. Alright, well, time to go out the only way I know how, with maximum glory. Get back here, you big old bastard. Geronimo! Geronimo! Damn it! I tried to ram him. Ah, that did not work. And so that was Rise of Flight. As I sit lying here on the ground, smoldering and cooking. Get out your marshmallows. But yeah, that was Rise of Flight. Yeah, like I said, it's an old game, but really damn fun. Like, if you're into aerial combat, if you're into World War I stuff, yeah, it, like, just so much fun. And honestly, there's basically no other game that tops it in this genre. Like, I guess you got War Thunder, kinda. Like, they got some early aircraft, and so, like, sort of interwar aircraft as well, but that's about as early as they go. Like, not much earlier than, like, World War II. And sure, yeah, they got lots of World War II and beyond, and, like, modern fighters and jets, but yeah, not really all that many games focus around the early stuff about, like, oh, no. Yeah, not too many games focus on this really early vintage stuff of, like, World War One. And so I'm glad that this game exists. I'm glad that, like I said, the base game is free. You can do, the main thing that you pay for, okay, two things. One are, again, buying the airplanes, and two, which it's tied to, you're also buying or unlocking all the missions to play with said aircraft. As well as, like, for the career mode, if you want to play a career mode, you'll need to have the aircraft unlocked to do any given career. Again, like, if you have, like, the free planes you can do in career mode, but any other aircraft you'll need to purchase, but whatever. And so, yeah, like I said, a whole lot of fun. Absolutely adore this game. I love its physics engine. I love the damage simulation. Just super top notch. I love how the aircrafts buckle and bend and then fall apart in the sky. And yeah. And also, strapping a big old cannon on the top of your aircraft and flying around shooting people, and, like, okay, those bombers took a few hits, but your average fighter plane, like, you can knock them out in 1 to 2 shots. Like, it can be pretty devastating, especially to the smaller aircraft, and yeah, that is just so much fun. So yeah, like I said, absolutely love this game. Link to it in the description. But yeah, you guys have a great one, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.